engineers at heart. No company is complete without a platform. So we have a platform. So what the platform actually does is it allows the building of custom native, well, not custom, but semi-custom native applications on several platforms. Right now we're available on iOS, so iPhone and iPad, and what we're working on is BlackBerry and Android. Within the next, I'd say 3 or 4 months, would be available. So what it actually does, and we'll go through a quick demo, is you can put in, if you currently have a website or a blog, or you know, if you're a publisher of content, you can actually use your existing feeds to create an application, and we allow quite a bit of customization, and you can do it yourself in about 5 minutes. So I'm going to stop talking, and we're actually going to go through a demo. So the blog that we're using today for the demo is called 29 Secrets. Basically it's women's content, and so what we're going to do is we're going to take this blog site and we're going to convert it into an application. Right in front of you guys. So what happens is you begin this is our Yumo studio. Oh, by the way, it's not Jumo, it's Yumo. We did that to confuse everybody, including ourselves. And actually it's for U Mobile, so it empowers anybody to be mobile. So we go to...
Why the J?
We're European. Too many questions. So what you do is you name your application. So we're going to name it 29 Secrets, and we're going to build for the iPhone and the iPad. I feel like I'm racing, by the way. And what we have is we have several building blocks. So you're able to do different things. You're able to build lists. You're able to build photo galleries. You're able to have video content. You're able to have a favoriting component, your Twitter feed, audio for podcasts. And so what you do is you basically click on the module that you want, you name it right, inline naming it, and then you can, we're not going to do this, but there's like a list of icons you can pick from and select from, and as you can see on the live preview, we're building the bottom tab of your application.
The list of blocks will be growing over time?
Yeah, so we're working on new blocks, and we're working on adding new features that are going to allow, you know, more configuration and empower users more and more who are using the application. So currently for feeds, we're taking Atom and RSS feeds. So basically, if you have a WordPress powered or Drupal powered site, then you can basically use all of your feeds to create a really quick application. So as you can see, you're seeing the feeds populate as Seth is putting them in. We're going to be a little faster. We now have a lot of time, 4 minutes, 52 seconds. We need a faster typer.
I'm trying.
So we're naming them right now. This is actually a dashboard feature, so you're able to have, you know, a main image, and you can select the type of image you want, whether you want it to be a horizontal image, a vertical image, or something we like to call Smart Select. So depending on the size of your image, it's going to select the orientation that's best for your image. Oh, and for photos, we support Flickr. So if you have a Flickr stream and RSS, but Flickr is just, you know, a typical photo repository that a lot of people have, so we support it. We also support video platforms such as Brightcove and YouTube, and as we see the use and we hear back from our users, obviously we'll add more and more support for different video publishing platforms or photo feeds, etc. So, you know, you can do a lot of cool things. You can add, you can remove, you can do everything. We're not going to have time to show all of that, nor would I bore you with that. You can investigate that on your own. You have 3 minutes, 34 seconds. So, Twitter handle, add it to the feed. CBC News. Alright, I think we're good. We don't have that much time. Search is enabled, favorites is enabled. Add-ons, you can also have Facebook and Twitter sharing, so if you wanted to share, you can, an article, you can just share from there. Okay, so this is the cool part. This is my favorite part because I'm not a developer and I don't know how to build applications. But on here, I can actually configure, customize. I can change the line color around the photo. I can change my fonts. I can make my title all caps. I can take that away. I can change my colors to purple and green and all that fancy stuff, which we won't do today because it'll look terrible. And then your app icon, which we have conveniently pre-created. Yeah, right at the oven, exactly. and of course, a loading screen you can select as well.
And you can select your iPad specifics.
So are we going to do that? I sounded worried, right?
Well, points to be deducted for stones.
Okay, we're done.
We're done? Okay, we save and we submit. Okay, so now out of the oven comes the application. So what you would have is you would have a native application that is pulling in all the feeds that Seth just put in. You can go in, you can view it. There you go, guys.
Wow.
It's very, very useful. You can favorite them. You can increase the text
On the
sizes.
submission, you get to choose what app stores you get to push it to right there and then you push it. And boom, the service takes care of the rest of that.
Wow.
So that's what we have.
Nap.
Now.